Africa. You don't have to go back very far, only about 100,000 years, and all our ancestors lived in Africa, were African, and walked out of Africa not that long ago. So we are African, actually we're African apes.
There are two places I would take people who came to Glasgow very, very quickly.
We're African apes. We're all African apes. And somehow brings us all together, don't you think?
You could go for a walk up Buchanan Street, from the bottom right up, away up to the top of the bus station.
And somehow brings us all together.
And to see Glasgow at its busiest, most sort of thronging, pedestrian, wisecracking self.
And somehow brings us all together, don't you think?
Very, very good stores. Some not very good stores 2/3 of the way up, getting better again as it gets up to the bus stop at the top, and the concert hall up there, which is lovely, and the big statue and all that.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's one Glasgow, and it's a very worthwhile Glasgow. But my favourite is the peaceful Glasgow.
Yeah. That is spectacularly stupid.
You walk from Kelvin Way, runs through the middle of Kelvin Grove Park.
It's not just that it suggests that she thinks that monkeys turn into humans overnight.
You walk from Kelvin Way, runs through the middle of Kelvin Grove Park.
It's also the fact that monkeys are very good doing what they do. They live up trees, and it's a very good thing to be a monkey if you're up a tree. You might as well say, why aren't humans turning into monkeys?
To the east of the art galleries, it starts. Walk up there, over the River Kelvin.
We have a common ancestor with monkeys, which lived about 20 million years ago, and we've both been evolving ever since. That's as simple as that.
And just have a lovely, peaceful wee walk to yourself. Glasgow University is on your left, the tennis court's on your right.
I've known that to happen, if not in real humans, at least in human cartoons.
If you want more, just turn right and go into the park, and there's a lovely wee walk along the Kelvin.
Primitive means more like ancestor. So if we looked at the common ancestor of humans and it's up there, and then we come down. That common ancestor would have looked much more like a monkey than it looks like a human.
Feed the ducks.
That is spectacularly stupid.
Happy as a clam.
So we probably would have called it a monkey, yes.
What else would you need in your life?
I mean, most of evolution happened before we were born and took much too long for us to see, but there are just a few examples, and these lizards is one.
The thing that undoubtedly stands out about Glasgow, beyond all other cities, is this humour.
They were moved from one island in the Mediterranean to another, and within a couple of decades, they had evolved a completely new diet, and that had changed their jaws, even changed their stomachs, and they now got stomach valves. In just a couple of decades, just think what could be achieved in 1 million years, 100 million years.
There's a warmth and a humour, which I think comes of immigration.
We're not even talking about the ancient Greeks, and we're talking about a tribe of wandering Middle Eastern herdsmen.
Jewish, Italian, Highland, Scottish, Irish.
Why would they have any wisdom about the origin of the world or the origin of anything else?
All mixed in together in the Victorian times and has come through as this Glaswegian thing.
That particular myth is the myth that just by sheer chance, the Judeo-Christian myth, happens to have come to our civilization.
Edinburgh is lovely, and it's got lots of dead things that are very nice.
There are thousands of myths in the world. None of them are any better than any of the others.
Glasgow is lovely and has lots of live things that are even nicer.
Some of them are a lot more poetic than that one.
Which has come up with solid gold, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. That is spectacularly stupid. That's all you can say. 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 That's all you can say.